Hello, Aries. Welcome to your 2024 Tarot Oracle card reading with me, Cindy. So, it's hard to believe a year has almost gone by, but it has. And we're going to be doing 2024 reading for you. So, well, all the zodiacs, but we're going to start with you. So what we're going to look at in this is we're going to look at three key elements of your life in 2024. Going to look at career and work, or career and finances, relationships. These could be romantic, it could be platonic, whatever, as well as your spiritual growth and development, what the focuses will be. I'm going to use a number of different decks in this. Oh, and there's also a surprise. So everyone also gets we are going into the year of the dragon. So I'm going to pull out from mine, which has dragons on it, my Chinese fortune cookie oracle deck. I'm going to pull out a card. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is what is your sort of your fortunate card for 2024. These are for shits and giggles. Don't take them too seriously. Well, the whole thing is really just for entertainment purposes anyways. So let's explore it. So with the career, I'm actually going to go to the dogs. So maybe your career has gone to the dogs. Maybe you work with dogs. But because I feel like there's interesting, I want to know how you're going to feel. How are you going to feel like in your career? Or is there like, does your family need to be patient with you because you're going to be working really hard? So I am going to pull tarot cards out with the oracles that I'm doing. So I'm just going to put that out right now. So we're going to do the dogs. The dogs are going to talk to you about your career with tarot. Relationships, I have two oracle decks I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Moonology deck. Take time to breathe out. See, so that card could indicate you may be taking a bit of a break from certain relationships. You may be just exhaling, wow. So maybe you finish something difficult. But I'm also going to use the Romance Angel Oracle deck and see if there's anything, for some of you are interested in romantic. This is express your love. Maybe this is you can finally express your love with that combination. Then for spiritual, we are going to none other than the Return of Spirit Oracle deck. And we're going to pull out a card where prayers. Maybe you'll be praying a lot more. Maybe your prayers will be answered. And again, each three of those areas are going to be, I'm going to follow through with them with tarot. That's what's going to be. It's going to be. It's a big week. Maybe I should make a video just explaining all that to put in the front of every one of these. So, Aries, the Aries Collective. What is, for 2024, Aries, what is your fortune cookie message for 2024 for Aries? Twists and turns, Aries. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure to get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. So I don't see this as good or bad. I just see that there could be a lot of things that change in your life. So it just seems busy. You know what? Honestly, it just feels like it could be busy. It could be a lot of new connections. It could be a lot of new opportunities. There could be some things that maybe you planned on and they fall through. So just this feels like expect the unexpected. At the bottom, well, what do you have at the bottom? You have burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional to try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. That's kind of funny because it seems like you could be busy. You could be kind of busy here. Travel, long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. You see what I mean? These underlying cards are indicating to me that you could have a busy life in 2024. Health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. I think you might have a busy year. And that's what I'm getting with that, Aries. Now, I'm just going to put those there because we got a lot more to do here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out an oracle card for each of these areas and then we're going to lay out the tarot. I did debate whether I wanted to do you watch me shuffle it out and I think I want to do these live and talk about it as anything comes into my mind. So let's see. Aries, 2024, career and finances. Career and finances. What's it going to be like for how are they going to be feeling about that? How are they going to be feeling and what's the intention going on there? Oh, curiosity. Well, that's interesting. So some of you could be maybe thinking there could be some things around you that you're looking into. You could be involved in something already at work, but like, okay, what I want to say is you could be working somewhere right now that could be maintained moving forward into 2024, but there could be some new projects or something going on around you that are piquing your curiosity. It sounds like kind of an interesting energy, isn't it? It's like I'm going to be curious about my career. Maybe some of you are seeing what's out there. Maybe you'll decide you're not happy where you are, so you're kind of curious about what's available to you. Ah, look at this. Contentment, pride, and venture out. Some of you, this is the underline. I do feel like some of you may have become overly comfortable with a particular career. It's kind of funny, right? Like your pride. So if your pride is coming into play with this, it feels a little bit like maybe you're recognizing that you've become stale or stagnant in a certain area. And I need to learn a little bit more here. I need to do something different, but you may be going into that without knowing much. So some of you could be even like deciding that you might want to walk away from a career that you've had and you've kind of worked your way up in it and try something completely different. I really feel like 2024 feels like it could be quite an interesting year for you, to be honest. So yeah, and then pride to venture out. What's also here, I find this interesting, right? Because this golden retriever, those are not golden retriever puppies. They're Cocker Spaniel puppies. So, oh, and this is it. And this looks like a little yellow lab or, yeah. Is it yellow lab or whatever? Yellow lab, golden retriever. I know they're not the same, but let's just for sake of argument say they are. See, this is the contentment, something that's familiar. And then moving beyond, any pride. Could be moving beyond the pride that you have in something too. Being proud about something. And then going somewhere else, looking in another direction. I kind of feel like some of you will be. With venture out as the last underline and curiosity, I want to say Aries. I think some of you could be looking for a different job. Looking for something different. We're going to pull tarot on it. So don't you worry. All right. Relationships for Aries. Whoa. What did you get here? You have, wow, the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now check this out. And then it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So this could be something difficult. I'm wondering if there's some relationships that you have at work that have been difficult. Capricorn, just think about that like work energy. Ending a tough cycle. And then it's time for you to do what it is that you want to do with new moon in Aries. You see how actually significant that is? The full moon being a period like closing something off, finalizing it, and you're going right into a new moon, and it's the new moon of you. So it kind of feels like you're going to be focusing, shutting down, ending cycles. Cycles that have been difficult in relationships for you, closing those off. Opening up new cycles. Now, I'm also kind of getting here for some of you, if you've had some difficult cycles with some people in your life or a particular person in your life, I feel like through you taking some kind of action here, it's things kind of start fresh, feel fresh, very fresh, Aries with the new moon in Aries. All right. What does the romance angel deck have to say to Aries? This is obviously going to be more about romantic, and that came out. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, that's interesting. So there's two ways that plays out. For some of you, you may already know somebody, whether this is, or some of you could. So I want to say if some of you are with someone right now, that this could really be the one here. Like this could probably go to more of a commitment type relationship in 2024 if it's not quite there. Others of you may have already met someone. Maybe you're not even dating them. Maybe you just know them through friend groups or something like that. But this person could actually be the one for you in the new year. And then others, I want to say, because there's a lot of people watching, that you could meet someone in 2024 and it's not romantic immediately. It could just be friends or, just very casual, bumping into each other. But then it kind of starts to be like, whoa, oh, wait a second. I think this could actually be something. So interesting. So far, it seems to be a curious, venture out, interesting year for you. Whoa, chemistry. You have chemistry at the bottom. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, Aries. So maybe that's how you know that's the one. It's like, we didn't look at the underline on this, did we? For your Moonology, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So that's interesting, isn't it? Going from a South Node to a North Node in terms of relationships. So, or at least try not to be held back by your South Node energy. Opening up sort of a new spiritual journey for you in terms of relationships. All right. Return of Spirit deck. Aries spiritual journey in 2024 was the biggest part of their spiritual journey for the Aries collective in 2024. This card I'm going to read right out of the book for y'all, and then we're going to pull out the tarot cards. Biggest part of Aries' spiritual journey in 2024. Love. Well, there you go. So yours is about love. Maybe it is about the relationships that you have in 2024. Maybe it is doing things that you love. Maybe it's feeling loved. Maybe it is expressing love. It could be birthing love. Maybe some of you could be having a child too, if that's relevant. Through love, birthing something new here, though. Oh. All right, Aries, love. This is your spiritual path in 2024. The love card has come to you today to remind you that you are very much loved and cared for. When the road gets hard and life hurts, we often pull back in a knee-jerk reaction. We go into protection mode as a way of surviving the hurt. You are a kind, nurturing, and sensitive soul. You feel the wounds of your life and the hurts of the world deeply within your heart. This sensitivity is a part of your gift. It gives you great empathy and compassion for your fellow man. If you hide your gift away, it cannot serve you or anyone else. Spirit is lovingly calling to you, asking that you begin to let down your guard, if only just a little. Spirit wants to remind you that when you close down in an attempt to hold out the pain, you unknowingly hold out the good as well. There is a lot of love here for you and waiting for you. You just have to begin to let it in. Your love is what this world needs. So I wanted to stop there too. So some of you could be, I want to say, the way this is also being explained, there could be things that you decide to do. Like these could be charitable things. These could be things that you want to do for friends or family, to help other people out, to like just utilize your love as a vehicle for expression. Your love is what the world needs, and this world has much love to give you in return, if you allow it to. Time to lower your defenses and move on from the hurts of the past. It's time to open your tender heart to the world again. Your love holds the potential to heal, not only yourself, but the people of this world in a very big way. Because you have drawn this card, you may find new love coming into your life. This could be in the form of intimate relationships, but it usually points to mutually supportive friendships. Whichever it is, you will start to see the world supporting you in loving encouragement. Remember, it is those with the biggest hearts who often wound the deepest. However, they are also the ones who can heal the world through the bounty and magnitude of love they hold within. Oh, that's very beautiful. That is a really beautiful energy, Aries. All right. Are you ready for the tarot? I'm using for you the Tarot de la Nuit, the Tarot of the Night. All right, we're going to pull 3 cards, and I keep knocking my stuff down. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each one of these significant piles. Your career, which your curiosity, relationships, ending tough cycles. You have the Page of Pentacles. End of tough cycle, time to take action. You've already met the romantic partner you seek in terms of relationships. Your spirituality is love in 2024, Aries. All right. Page of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. A quick learn. Oh, I don't know what you're doing in terms of career in 2024, but right, I said say it. Could it be like you're going from some place where you're content, it's easy, you know what to do. Maybe your pride is holding you back or has been holding you back a little bit in terms of getting out there and doing something different. But follow your curiosity, Aries, because you're going from the page to the 10. Like, so if this is something new, something that you're kind of learning along the way, you got to be careful. Maybe some of you even go back to school to re-educate yourselves. You're going to make money doing that with the 10 of Pentacles. Well, let's see. Oh, shit. You got the Sun. Wow. Your career and finances are good in 2024. But, right, like, follow your curiosity. Move beyond sort of the boundaries, the borders, the familiar. Move beyond that, what you're comfortable with. Go outside of that comfort zone if it presents itself. If you're feeling like kind of beginner mind too, you're walking into a situation where other people might know a lot more than you do, you're going to be a fast learn on that one, Aries. And wow, the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. Like, that's it. That is really like, and it could, even with the Sun, I feel like it could have something to do with sort of like a calling that you have or something that you're really meant to be doing. Happy, bright, like you'll be happy. This will make you so happy. This will make you happy and wealthy. Oh, there you go. Way to knock the year readings like out of the ballpark. Okay, so relationships. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards for Moonology, and then I'm going to pull 3 cards for the romantic card that everybody gets. The Moonology is just kind of intended to be platonic. It doesn't have to be. It could be related to the, sorry, it was just like chipmunk running across. It could be related to romantic, but let's see. Okay, so the end of a tough cycle, and then it's time to take action. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Wow, this looks like some... I wonder though, I'm still getting the feeling like for some of you, the relationships that are coming out here, like some of you, this is connected to your work. With the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles being there too. And this Capricorn, it's also, as it's laying on the table, is literally looking over at the career and finance pile. With the Queen of Swords and then the Hanged Man, I think some of you may decide to end where you work, or end where you work, or look for a different career, because you may not be happy with the type of people that you're working with or dealing with, if those have been tough cycles. And then the Hanged Man, this is definitely that inner energy of just now looking beyond yourself, like what's out there. When is the right time to take action? So I also don't see you as being impulsive in 2024 around relationships and work. I see you being curious, maybe making some decisions here. You know, yeah, I'm going to clarify that too. It's really interesting how, like, both of these are holding like something kind of magical in their hands. This 3 of Pentacles, right? It's curious that she's kind of on her own because it's a collaborative card. It's collaborating with others, but he seems to be collaborating by themselves. So I'm kind of wondering, because what they're holding in their hand is not as significant. It's not materialized like what the Page is actually holding, right? Like the Page is holding something that started to materialize. So there may have been some things that you're finding difficult in relationships. I'm really feeling like the relationships that are coming forward here are connected to work somehow. And this end of a tough cycle, you may just kind of feel like you're spinning your wheels, or you're the only one that's been participating. Things start to materialize when you become curious and venture beyond your comfort zone. And I do feel like you kind of make a head over mind decision here with the Queen of Swords. Cut some things out, and then when's the right time to take some sort of action here? All right, so this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. The Five of Wands. Maybe you guys bump into each other and have an argument first. Oh my God, that's so funny. The Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. This feels like it could also be related to your work. I don't know what you're doing at work, like how many relationships you have going on. Some of you could meet somebody at work. Maybe there's a conflict with this, with the Five of Wands. I'll tell you what I see here. I want to say that maybe this is part of the chemistry. Like maybe there's, I don't know. This Five of Wands is a little bit combative, competitive. You could literally meet someone too. I don't know. Is that the London Bridge over there? For some of you, whoever that's relevant for, or maybe not. Maybe you're going to take a trip and you don't know. Oh, you did have travel. You might take a trip to London. Maybe you meet somebody in London here. I might if I'm wrong. I think that's what, is that? I don't know. My British friends can tell me about that one. Okay. So this is interesting. You may have already met the partner you seek. I feel like you meet this person under difficult circumstances. This could even be somebody right now that like you don't get along with, or there's some sort of disagreement. But this is like a quick movement to what you're perfecting. That's an interesting question, right? I mean, the Eight of Pentacles work. Mastering things. There's a lot of stuff I want to clarify. I didn't know. I had no idea. Well, I always do this reading kind of like on myself when it's a new reading to see how it flows. I don't like clarify myself though, because I kind of know, I'm like, okay, I get it. But yeah, now I'm like doing this for y'all. And I feel like, oh, I need to clarify some stuff, but we're going to move these down because I'm going to pull 3 cards out for your spiritual, which is love. The King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the King of Cups. Holy, wow, well, you're getting around. I don't know. If you're into guys, whichever way, you know, I feel like you're kind of on top of your game and you got some choices. You have a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups here. And there you are in the middle. Aries is having a busy year. Very busy year, Aries. You literally have, it looks like 2 people there, but that's supposed to be your spiritual. So, okay. So the other thing I want to say, if we look at this as spiritual, there might be 2 people significant to you in terms of your spiritual journey in 2024. This could also be about, it's interesting. It's interesting because it's like this Emperor is moving in this direction, but looking at this energy behind them as they move forward. So I don't, it's King of Pentacles, like could be like a Capricorn energy if this is representing something difficult and moving towards more of a water energy, moving away from practical things in terms of your spirituality to more emotional things in your spirituality. The Tower and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Oh, I want to say be prepared to be shocked by some sort of truths or realizations that happen along the way in 2024. I'm going to use the Teeny Tiny Witch's Tarot. I'm not going to clarify clarify like every single card. I'm going to clarify a few of the oddball ones here. I'm going to clarify the Hanged Man because it's kind of sitting underneath the time to take action, new moon in Aries. Like the Hanged Man is not taking action, so I'm curious about that. The Hanged Man in relationships for Aries in 2024. The Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're going to be struggling with some sort of action to take. It seems like something you've struggled with for a little while, or you will struggle with it for a little while. What is this action that you want to take? The Star. So that's nice. The Star and the Wheel of Fortune. So almost has a feeling of wanting to take some sort of action here to sort of heal your own luck, like heal your own luck, change your own story a bit. If this is in relationships, and maybe there's been some, like maybe you've been indecisive about some relationships, or you will be in 20. I'm just saying, because you have the Nine of Wands here, so I don't know if this is something that's been going on for a while for you, or it will just go on for a bit in 2024. This end of a tough cycle approaches with the full moon in Capricorn. The Five of Wands. So something or someone that you have conflict with. That tough cycle is going to come to an end. It's going to be approaching an end. I think, so what I'm getting here too is to think about what I talked about in this love card. Like it is about sort of dropping some boundaries for yourself as well, or opening up a little bit more. Because the Nine of Wands is someone who's kind of like war beaten here, like this person, battle weary. So, and the Two of Swords, like that's the kind of energy that may make it difficult for you to take action when the time is right for you to take action. Actually, that's how I would describe too the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of like the time being right to take some sort of action. So you're in tune to that. And this is around your relationships. What those actions are, I don't know. It's still not really telling me. What are those actions? Like, oh, it could be, okay, the Page of Wands has come out. The Strength card and the Three of Cups. So there could be some people that you've maybe held yourself back from and wanting to, or you've even held yourself back from saying yes to opportunities to go out with friends and have fun. Some of you may be celebrating something too that's come to an end that's been difficult as well. All right, so you have, this could be the one. This could be the one for Aries in terms of romance. Funny. You pull out the Two of Pentacles and it's kind of, you have those two kings with love. So I don't know. This one, that one, anyone. Here you go, Aries. This one could be the one. That one could be the one. The Five of Wands, Aries. The Five of Swords. The Ten of Wands. Oh my God. What is that? I do feel like that there's someone in your life that almost comes back like bad indigestion. Oh, like it's almost like somebody here that possibly seems to kind of return with bad indigestion. It's like, because the Five of Swords is like cutting this out, but then the Ten of Wands, it's almost like, oh my God, what is this person like bringing now? Let's see, the Eight of Wands. The Death card. And the King of Cups. All right then. So I'm kind of wondering if this King of Cups is an energy that is associated over here, right? With this, it kind of looks like you have a choice. I feel like you have some sort of choice. And because love and what also looks like two significant people to you in 2024, is that you're making some sort of a spiritual choice about yourself and the direction you want to take your life in. So I feel like relationships for you and the types of relationships that you choose to be or not be in have a significant effect on your spiritual path here. Yeah, and then the Eight of Pentacles. The Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. Boy, they're both here. Like, there's literally two people that are significant to you in terms of relationships. And I think like romantic and spiritual path. They're both showing up here again. Some of you could be starting, what would I describe this as? Like starting a new cycle in terms of connecting with your feelings as well. All right, you have love for your spiritual, the Ten of Pentacles. I think you're going to be investing a lot in your family. I think in your family, and like this is part of your spiritual path is big in terms of family, where family resides, where it looks like to me you are like across the board looking at relationships that you have with people that you work with or you spend a lot of time with that are outside of family. You're also making some significant choices and decisions here about who's in your life, who's not in your life. And I feel like these choices are kind of like lining up your path for your spiritual, where you're going, where are you taking yourself spiritually? What lessons is your soul lining yourself up for moving forward? It honestly feels like a lot of all of this is connected to your spiritual path. So the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Jeez, okay, and then here you are, the Emperor. The Page of Pentacles. You might be walking down a path that you're not totally familiar with. You're learning along the way here. The King of Cups. The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. There's something that you really want to work on here. Or this person really wants, say that, this person really wants to work on with you. The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. This looks like, I'm going to look at this right now. I still feel like for you, there's two significant people for you on your spiritual path. These could be like mentors. They may or may not be romantic. They could be, they could even be like people that are in your life right now. You know, that it could be like if you have a spouse or a partner, this person is going to play a significant role in your spiritual journey in 2024. And then over here, like if there's somebody that you like work with in a field or business, a career in some way, you're really going to be developing, I want to say, projects from your emotional side here. And it's almost like you don't even hesitate to come up with new plans in your journey. Like this is all about like love, how you can incorporate love into what it is that you do. Yeah, I feel like, okay, because this King of Pentacles, so maybe I would describe this too as even looking like perhaps like a home. You know, there's some people say, yeah, that's my work wife or that's my work husband. There's kind of like a little bit of that showing up here as well. But I do see, I wonder if some of you could actually decide to get married. Was that, No, well, you had twists and turns. I don't know. Because with this King of Pentacles, you have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. It does kind of feel like if it's not somebody that you're already with, I want to say that you're making a serious commitment there. That's making more sense to me now here. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. Mastering relationships, mastering commitment to relationships. Learning to express yourself more emotionally. I say learning because it's still the King of Cups. Let's look at, I'm just going to look at curiosity. Curiosity. Oh my gosh. The King of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and Justice. Well, I think that's you. There's an awful lot of kings in this reading, Aries. But I want to say, I think that's you. I think that's, like, again, like he's looking at the map. Where can I go today? What can I do? Things that make me feel good. You know, things that are really for me. That's kind of like Aries, me. Maybe it's me. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom. Well, you can't see any of this right now. Okay, let's see. There's a strong magnetic attraction. Okay, what's this all about for Aries? There's a strong magnetic attraction. Well, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. So, the Five of Cups, the Sun, and the Empress. Oh. Well, that would be your partner, right? Well, that's interesting. You have a lot of navigating to do, 2024, Aries. A lot. So there's a strong magnetic attraction, but holding yourself back. Looking after your priorities, feeling kind of low about it. But then there's the Sun and the Empress. So, yeah, feeling really attracted. I think that's it. That's about it. The Hanged Man. The Seven of Swords and the Hanged Man. I don't know. That seems to be a little bit of a haunting energy for you here. Because it's associated with this Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. Like just not being able to move forward with something. Holding yourself back. Hiding from making a decision. I'm going to go do the extended Aries. In the extended, I'm going to do release and receive for 2024. In the extended, what are you releasing in 2024? And what are you going to be receiving 2024? So I'm going to use different decks. So I'm going to use the Animal Spirit deck and the Shadowscape Tarot for release and receive in the extended. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.